Hey everyone, I'm so sorry about that. Good thing I was in a position to be looking on my phone. I'll just give everybody a second to restart the video. Let's just breathe through it, right? Sorry. Okay. Yay! Oh, it's good stuff. Thank goodness it's just practice. All right, great. So we're coming back down to the mat. We were about to get that right side. So you're stretching that right leg out behind you, pressing through the heel, starting with just a nice calf stretch, warming up that ankle. Make sure you're not wearing those shoulders as earrings. So press into the hands, palms, already finding that engagement of your belly, protecting that back, and then you can rock back and forth. Beautiful. Inhale that right leg up, cross it over the left, place it down on the floor, press into those hands, palms once again, and then gently turn and twist over your left shoulder. Remember, you can push your hips to the right just a little bit more to feel the stretch. Nice work. Change. Turn back towards the front. Uncross your legs, bring that right leg in to meet with your left, and once again send your hips back towards your heels. Take a moment in child's pose, just relax as if there was no interruption or intermission. Just coming back to that breath, to your focus, to the right here, right now. All right, let's strengthen those shoulders. Walk your hands, palms back underneath of them. Tuck your toes under. Send those hips up towards the ceiling and come into down dog. Feel free to pedal the dog. To walk the dog by pedaling your heels. So remember, you're shifting your hips towards the back of the room to bring your biceps in line with your ears. Elbow creases can shine forward to the top of the mat, and taking a bend in your knees is awesome. I love to come into down dog and deeply bend my knees as if I'm coming all the way down to child's pose, and then straighten my legs back out to work towards pressing those heels towards the floor. Nice. Send your hips back up towards the ceiling if you practice that little press. And then let's walk our hands up towards the feet. Take a moment here in your dangle. So your feet are within hips width distance apart, maybe even side by side. Keep the weight in your heels. Don't let it all creep towards your toes. And really find that hinge of your hips once more, like I'm pulling your hips back to bring your belly towards your thighs. If you can't, rest your hands on the floor. You can always grab your opposite elbow. You can even rock gently side to side, enjoying that nice stretch of the back. But what you want to avoid, especially if you have back pain, is having these legs straight and reaching towards the floor with no connection of your middle. So bend those knees as much as you need to. Bring that belly towards your thighs. Even if your hips are so close to the ground, that's okay. Totally cool. All right, slowly, gently, let's roll ourselves up. At the top, inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your palms together in mountain pose with a little namaskar. All right, inhale those arms back up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, belly tight. Inhale into a nice half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, slowly, gently roll yourself up. Inhale those arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Adding on just a little from there. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, belly tight, hinge forward, swan dive down. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, step that right leg back. And then come on up into your warrior one. We're going to open it up towards the back of the room. So your right hand is going to come back into warrior two. Take a deep, generous bend of that left knee. Turn your left hand palm over and inhale, stretch up into humble warrior.
or peaceful, my bad. Exhale back into warrior two, big generous bend of the knee. Then rainbow those hands down towards the mat. Step your, actually let's just step your right foot forward. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, slowly, gently roll yourself up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your left leg back. Lift yourself up into warrior one. And then turn and twist into warrior two. Find that generous bend, this time of your right knee. Flip your right hand palm forward, come into peaceful. Look up towards that hand as your left hand, right hand, left hand traces down your thigh. Come back into warrior two. Chest in line with your shoulders, looking over that knee, and then rain those hands down towards the floor. Lift that left heel up towards the ceiling. Step your feet together. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, slowly, gently roll yourself up. Bring those hands, palms together. And exhale, back into your mountain. Let's just do that same exact thing one more time each side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, rain down to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take that right leg, step it back on your inhale. Lift yourself up into warrior one. Exhale into warrior two. Turn that front hand over, inhale into peaceful. Exhale back into warrior two. Rain those hands down to the floor. And then step your feet back together, forward fold. Slowly, gently roll yourself up. Bring those arms up overhead, palms together. And exhale, hands at heart center, opposite side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, belly tight, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step that right leg back, left leg. Inhale, come on up to warrior two. Turn to the side. Sorry, now we're in warrior two. Big bend of that front knee. Turn your front hand palm over, coming into peaceful. Finding that back bend that works for you today. Coming back into warrior two. Raining those hands down to the floor. Stepping your left leg up to meet the right. Exhale back into your forward fold. Slowly, gently roll yourself up. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands, palms down at the center of your chest. We're going to add one more movement this last time through. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Send that right leg back behind you. Ball of the foot on the floor. Inhale, lift up into a crescent lunge. Big bend in that front knee as you twist open to warrior two. On your exhale, turn your hand palm over. Inhale into peaceful. Exhale back into warrior two. Here's where we're adding on. So straighten that leg out. Straighten your front leg out. Take a deep inhale. Hinge forward at the hips. Reach forward as much as you can. And exhale, rain the left hand down towards the floor or towards your shin for triangle. If you would like to reverse your triangle, you can bring your right hand down towards the floor. Send your left hand up towards the ceiling. And then change. Bring that left hand back down. Send your right hand back up. Pull your belly in. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, back into warrior two. Relax shoulders from ears. Rain fingers down to the floor. And step your right leg forward to meet with your left. Exhale into your forward fold. And then slowly, gently roll yourself back up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, palms come together. Last time, opposite side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward hinge. Inhale, half lifts, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Send your left leg back. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. And then exhale into warrior two. Turn that front hand over, peaceful. Oh, feels so good. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten that front leg, take a big inhale, hinge forward at the hips, find as much reach as you can, and exhale, relax your right hand down to the floor, send your left arm up towards the ceiling, open that chest. You can hang out right here, or you can try to reverse your twist, bringing your left hand to the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling, and then switch right hand back down to the floor or to your leg, stretch up, pull your belly in, lift yourself up, come into that warrior two, open your chest, look over your front hand, rain your fingers down towards the floor, flip that back foot onto the ball of the foot, step your feet together, exhale into your forward fold, and slowly, gently roll yourself up, inhale those arms up overhead, palms together, down to heart center. Last time, inhale your arms up, and exhale, just swan dive down to the floor. Hanging out here in this forward fold. Just a little bit longer, a little bit warmer. Feel free to bend your knees. As always, bringing that belly towards your thighs, helping to stimulate your digestive system as well. Maybe you feel some gurgly gurgles of the belly. Forward folds, I think, are one of the best ways to just really release that belly tension. Take the tension out of your head, shake it yes, no, left, right, and then walk one foot back and then the other, bend your knees, send your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Walk your hands back. Go ahead, flip over, come onto your back. It's time for that final Savasana. Open your arms, open your legs as wide as feels comfortable for you, but commit to hanging out together for the next 2 minutes minimum for a nice long or short, whatever you got today. Final Savasana. Taking this time to allow your practice to really just soak in. So as your heart rate comes back down to normal after a little mini flow, see if you can even feel that freshly oxygenated blood just circulating through your system, helping to break down any scar tissue, just helping to scrape away all the negative inside of us. And replace it with good thoughts and feelings and intentions. Take that scan of your body once again from head to toe. Notice if you're squeezing anything that you don't have to squeeze right now, and use that exhale to just relax, release into the mat. Take this quiet time to just notice and appreciate the sounds around you, whatever they might be. Tune into the farthest away sound and then see how quiet you can make it in your mind. Perhaps coming back to some ujjayi breathing, a slight constriction of the throat, pressing the top of your tongue against the roof of the mouth and creating a slight snoring sensation. Just to help you keeping the focus on right here, right now. A beautiful practice.
If you'd like to close up class together, take a gentle wiggle of your fingers, of your toes. Take your time. Make your way back to a seated position of your choice. And you can keep your eyes closed the whole time. All right, when you get here, go ahead, bring your hands, palms to the center of your chest. Feel the warmth that you've created inside yourself. Take pride in taking this time. If you have any questions or concerns about anything that we did today, as always, I encourage you to reach out. In the meantime, continue to think good thoughts, speak good words, eat good foods, do good deeds, and nourish yourself from the inside out. Fill your own cup so you can share your beautiful energy with others. Thank you so much for coming to share in mine today. Go ahead, bring your thumb to your third eye, to your drishti, as we take a moment for the light within me to honor the light that is within you and say namaste.